Uh, in Namibia currently, for the past 14 months, there have not been Premier League football. Football has stopped. The biggest issue is there's a big fight between the Premier League players, the Premier League football administrators, and the Football Association administrators. They are on loggerheads. There was supposed to be a sponsorship deal signed. The very same developments we are already also experiencing in Kenya as we're speaking, because SuperSport, the main sponsor, also withdraw. Now, what the developments that we are hearing into Namibia is the sponsors also refuse to work with the association because of the corruptions that are involved into football and things like that. But we wrote several letters to FIFA, but there is no progress into it. But yesterday we received a letter that I can also share with the media at this point in time, because we had an issue where the football crisis of Namibia will be discussed at the FIFPro Congress here in Ghana. So that gave them a pressure that they had to change their stand, because the association appointed an ad hoc committee to run the Premier League, which according to the FIFA rules is unacceptable. It's unconstitutional. But yesterday they changed that stand. They wrote a letter to the clubs and say they must sort the Premier League issues. But we're hoping that something will change, because without having active football for 14 months in a country that is also already playing African Nation qualifiers, Chan tournament, they are currently also playing COSAFA. We won yesterday against Swaziland, but under immense pressure that there's no active football. So these are the kind of things that we are saying, but the union itself also played an important role to play into the fracas that is going on into Namibian football. So an opportunity like this one of FIFPro unions coming together and having one voice, I think it's always important for the players.
Meaning it will be one of the topical things you'll be discussing and the way forward for you guys.
Very much, because we have the Secretary General of FIFPro here with us. We already officially also put these complaints officially to his desk. So it's a key and important discussions that will be here at FIFPro, because all these Secretary Generals of all these unions and presidents of these unions are worried of what is happening into Namibia, because you cannot have 14 months without active football. And FIFA, when you write to them, they are taking this as a very light thing. But for our members, it's not something easy.
You've just mentioned that there's a letter before the desk of FIFPro. For how long has this letter been before FIFPro?
No,
and why haven't they come in to help let league football take place in Namibia?
No. The thing is, you must understand, we wrote this letter to FIFPro a week ago because when we wrote to FIFA, it was also a FIFPro advice, but we could realize that FIFA is not coming back to us. That's why we officially launched it to FIFPro, in order for us to have a clear discussion of this issue here in Ghana.
Why did you wait for so long before sending a letter to FIFPro only last week?
No, you see, we have been trying. We wrote several letters from the sports ministry, from the sports commission back home in our country, because you cannot escalate an issue to an highest authority without seeking internal solutions within the country. So this is a process that we went through. We wrote several letters. We fought with the association on the street and things like that. We brought players onto the street to come and show their anger and frustration. But at the end of the day, we can see with the letter of yesterday that there might be changes that are about to take place. But the biggest issue is we do not also trust the Football Association administrators. So we will still pursue our actions to give them pressure in order for us to have active football into Namibia.
Why don't you trust the Football Association?
We don't trust them.
Why don't you trust them?
Because you must understand that football, down its own veins, is built on the foundation of corruption. So how do you trust a corrupt person?
Is it perceived corruption, or the evidence that the federation is corrupt?
That's why FBI could arrest people at the Congress.
Thank you very much.